Good morning, gang. Happy Sunday morning. Yep, we're still here. Nobody's killed us off yet. So I want to start this morning thanking a list of people that donated to the food drive / toy drive last night during / after overnight for the toy drive here. So these people, I received your donations and I very humbly thank you here. So Tracy B, Ashley N, Disney Up, Boiler Up, Lisa C, Sandra M, Grace W, Lori C, Cheryl B, Sean D, Tequil B, Amanda L, Tab S, John S, and Connie M. Thank you to all of you for donating. We're getting closer to my goal here, guys. So I'm hoping, I've got a particular figure in mind that I'm hoping we get to. So we'll see what happens. All right. Interesting overnight, and as usual, I will link my source. The German government has now come out and advised their population to prep, to stock up on bottled water and to stock up on canned food. Guys, this is getting serious, and the normies out there who still have their head in the sand, amongst other places, as I've said before, are really in for a rude awakening. I've talked, it seems a lot of stuff comes, whoop, yanked the cord there. Seems a lot of stuff comes out of Germany, and which makes it very interesting. But I want, again, I want to remind everybody, Germany is the strongest economy in Europe, and they're the ones saying this. So if you're hearing this out of Germany, you can assume the other countries are probably listening because they're getting affected the same way. But this is what's coming, all right? Now, out of the Federal Office for Civil Protection and Disaster Relief, okay, which I would assume is similar to our, the hell is it called? FEMA. There we go. It's early. Okay. This is the comment that their head of it, Ralph Tiesler, made yesterday. We have to assume that there will be blackouts this winter. By that, I mean the regional and temporary interruption in the power supply. The cause will not only be energy shortages, but also the targeted temporary shutdown of the networks by the operators with the aim of protecting the networks and not endangering the overall supply. Okay? New England, listen to this. You've already been tabbed as this is what you can expect this winter. His comment, we expect short-term blackouts rather than long-lasting large-scale blackouts, but good preparation is important for that too. Primarily water, several crates, and canned food. That would be enough for 10 days. That's what my agency recommends. Our message is prepare in the first place. Be prepared for possible crises. Don't assume that everything will be readily available all the time. Welcome to the party, okay? I mean, we've been saying this for years, decades, whatever, okay? But this is the thing. When the government agencies in other countries are starting to warn their people, again, remember, what do they know that we don't? Y'all were telling me last night in the live stream about strange things you're seeing, okay? What's going on that we don't know? And again, some of you guys agreed with me that after Christmas, I mean, there's a lot of comments where, and I agree with this, I think you guys are right, where I said yesterday they're going to let us have a Christmas and then the bottom's going to fall out. And a lot of you guys said, yeah, they're going to let us spend up our resources on Christmas and then drop the hammer. That may be very true. That sounds very plausible to me as to what the plans are. I mean, Klaus Schwab came out yesterday or Friday, I think it was, at the conference he was in, talking about literally, quote, the Great Reset and how they are full-blown into it already, et cetera, et cetera. Now, of course, Ron DeSantis responded very quickly and said, don't bring that crap here. You know, Florida is where woke fundamentals go to die. Okay. But they aren't even hiding it, subtly talking about it even anymore. This is a full-blown determination to destroy the world economy and build back better. Okay. No. Germany's absolutely right. Stock up on more water. Stock up on more canned food. Whatever you canned yourself, whatever you got. I know I'm beating a dead horse when I say this, but I really, really think 2023 is going to be ugly. Okay. It may or may not be shortages, but the inflation is going to crush people when it comes to food. You're already seeing all the stories of, what was it? I think even Biden said, or somebody said, you know, well, maybe you have to buy the store brand cornflakes instead of Kellogg's or something like that. Some idiot said that. But Walmart reported earnings last week, right? And Walmart's earnings were really good. And everybody's like, wow, that's kind of surprising. Not really, okay? Because what's going on is you're seeing the people with more resources who usually shop at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or something like that. They're backing down to shop at Walmart. That's why those earnings are up. The more wealthy are now starting to shop at the discount places because the food is getting to them. Where do the people who usually shop at Walmart go? I use the grocery outlet, a lot of, a Costco or something like that. Those types of places, Aldi. Where do you go after that? All right, this is the thing. As food gets more expensive, the people start reducing the quality of food we eat. Americans already eat crap in the way of quality food. That's why it's so important to grow your own. I mean, I'll give you this. Mrs. P, I think I told you, Mrs. P sent me this story last weekend, and I bought 3 tomatoes, and they were beefsteak tomatoes, whatever. She sliced one up yesterday, okay? Fresh tomatoes. This time of year, I'm not getting fresh tomatoes. She sliced one up yesterday. I kid you not, that tomato had no taste to it. None. What did that tell me immediately? That thing was harvested green, put in a truck, and ripened with the gas, or put next to bananas or something like that. It was fake red. I mean, they could have painted it for all I cared. But this is the thing, guys. If the government of Germany, the Swedes already tell everybody to prepare all the time. If the government of Germany is telling their people to prep, the rest of Europe is listening. By the time our government gets around to telling us, it's going to be too late. There's a lot of people in this country, this is going to sound harsh, there's a lot of people in this country who are going to die over the winter. And I'm not talking about your normal attrition of human life. I'm talking about there's going to be a lot of people that are going to freeze to death. There are going to be a lot of people that are going to starve to death. Please do whatever you can to not be one of them. Pinball out.